I'm incredibly excited to talk with you about The Walking Dead, Dead City. I'm a huge Walking Dead fan of all of it, the original series, the spin-offs, you name it.
Hey, thank you.
Um, is it cool if I jump right in?
Of course, yes, let's do it.
All right, perfect. So yeah, I just kind of fanned out a little bit about The
You're
Walking
good.
Dead. Were you a fan of The Walking Dead before joining Dead City?
Oh, absolutely. I was a huge fan. I watched it all the time when I was little. So getting the job was just a dream come true, but yeah, I was a fan.
Um, Out of curiosity, how old were you when you started watching it?
Really young. I was like probably six, seven, three,
Oh,
three.
wow.
Yeah. Probably when I shouldn't be watching it, but I was watching it anyways.
Well, I'm glad it stuck with you in a positive way. Um, what was it like for you going from being a fan to being a part of this universe?
Like I said, it was super exciting. I got the audition one day. I didn't know what it was for. But then I started getting more in the process, and then I found out what it was for. I was like, oh my God, I used to watch this show. Can you imagine if I got it? And then I got it, and I was like, oh my God. And then it just came to me being on set with everybody, and I was like, this is so surreal. I can't believe this is happening. I was like, it was super fun.
That's amazing. Um, from the audition, did you know that your character was going to be largely nonverbal?
I didn't. Actually, I knew a little bit, but most of my auditions I had lines, so I wasn't that sure, but I wasn't that I didn't know, but yeah.
A nice surprise.
Yeah, a nice surprise.
So yeah, so in season one, your character is obviously very much nonverbal and then finds her voice. And now in season two, we hear you talking and it's wonderful. Um, how did it feel going into this season with such a significant shift in your character? And then how did that influence your approach to playing Ginny?
I think in the beginning of season one, I always said that when Ginny's father, her real father, died, her voice died with him. So
Mm.
I think when she found out that Negan had killed her father, I think reasoning behind her finding her voice was she gained power in like herself and found her strength and realized, you know what? I can't be as silent anymore because I have to show my strength in because of what Negan did to her, if you know what I mean. Like
Yeah,
I think throughout the season two, she's found her own path and created her own story for herself because she realized she doesn't really have anybody. So I think that's her finding her voice and her strength.
that's in a weird way, that's beautiful, if that makes.
Yeah.
Um, we haven't gotten to see a whole lot of Ginny this season so far. Is there anything that you can kind of tease about what Ginny's going to be up to as we enter the back half of the season?
I mean, her storyline just keeps getting better. And I mean, I can't say much, but you'll just have to watch and wait and see.
That's fair, that's fair. Um, one of the like bigger moments that Ginny has had so far is when she gets the gun back because it's revealed that she's going to go after Negan. Um, where does the relationship with Negan stand? Like, obviously not great, but do you think Ginny has it in her to go after Negan?
I mean, of course, she has a bunch of hatred for him, but also he took care of her. He watched over her while her dad wasn't there. So I think it is hard for her to even say the words that she's going to kill him. But I mean, I wouldn't have the courage to do it. So I don't know how she would, or I don't know.
No, I'm the same way.
Yeah.
And what's great is we get to see that struggle on your face as you kind of turn back and it's like I'm gonna go after him. So, well done with that.
Thank you.
Um, what was it like working with Jeffrey Dean Morgan to create that relationship and then have it kind of turned on its head?
I mean, Jeffrey, he's a father and he's an amazing one, too. So working with him, he really knows how to work with kids and he really just created a safe environment. And not to mention, he's hilarious. He's almost like the same humor as Negan. So he's hilarious. I love him. He's like one of the nicest people ever. And he just made working on set super light and super, super fun.
That's awesome to hear. That's what I hear from everyone who's worked with him. So it's
Yeah.
nice that it's true and
Yeah,
it's
it's super predator. Yeah.
um one thing I liked is that Maggie seems to be kind of a healing presence for Ginny because Ginny is talking more, so it's kind of assumed that she's healing more. What was it like working with I almost merged Lauren and Cohen together. What was it like working with Lauren to create this relationship with Maggie?
Lauren's the best too. I mean, she helped me so much with acting. Like when we're doing like difficult scenes and I need to pull a lot more emotion out, she really helped me and guided me to do that. Um, and she's just like such a like warming like person. Like she really knows what she's talking about when she's acting and her acting style is just amazing. And when she's working, she's really in it and I she's just such a role model for me and um yeah, she's great.
That's awesome. That's awesome to hear. And seeing as both Jeffrey and Lauren are very well-seasoned actors, is there anything that you've learned from them that you are using with this project, but that you plan to take with you to future projects?
I think Lauren told me one day we had a really difficult scene. I think this was in season one. She said it's always good to pull out more emotion because it's harder to do that than pull back. Because the more emotion you have, the better for the camera. So I feel like I'm gonna take that with me forever. Because now I know to have more than less.
That's great. I am not an actor, so I don't really know what that means.
There you go.
But if it's something that benefits you, then that's wonderful. Um, one thing that I, as a fan myself, have been hearing kind of like online and things like that is that some fans are hesitant to watch the spin-offs. And I kind of want you to kind of give them something to latch on to that's like the spin-offs are great. Watch my show.
I mean, of course, watch a show, please. It has one of the Walking Dead, like two of the Walking Dead legends on it, Maggie and Negan, and their storyline in the original series was great. But our writers made our series like so much more broad and like created the storyline. We have different walkers, like bigger walkers, bigger explosions. Like our series is like a lot more than just the storyline that happened in the original series. So it's so much more fun to watch like something even more exciting. So just watch it. I mean, why not?
I love it. I love it. And I can definitely attest to that. So, um, having been a fan of the original series and now on a spin-off, what is your number one piece of advice for surviving a zombie apocalypse?
Ooh, I'd say have a good weapon and a good place to stay. And know how to kill them. That's very important.
And it's all stuff that we've seen uh, as examples throughout the show.
Yes.
Um, those are really all the questions I have for you because I kind of just want to keep asking about what's next, and I know you can't really talk about that yet. So before I let you go, is there anything that you can talk about that you want to add?
Um, it's Jenny's story, Herschel's story, Maggie's story, Negan's story. It's all going to come together at the end of the season and it's going to be amazing. So keep watching. It's going to be super exciting. I can't wait for you to see it.
Awesome. That was a great note to end on.
Thank you.
But yeah, I'm really excited for the rest of the season, and my fingers are crossed for many more to come.
Thank you.